I do think we've gotten better defensively, and I still think that we can get a heck of a lot better most of practice. Today is trying to focus on the defensive end of the floor. As a coach, you always look at your liabilities and try to work on those. It's like if you're a golfer and you can't putt a lick, but you can drive it like crazy, you better start learning how to dang putt if you want to beat anybody. So we work on trying to not turn it over and work on trying to make shots and trying to make sure that we guard the three-point line. And my guys are so young, they don't realize what the heck happened in the years past. Those 7 guys don't. But no, I think it's missing something. There's no question. I think that the 2 games that we enjoyed in the Smith Center the most were the games we had those 3,000 fans there. The pageantry, the things that our teams have done in the past during the NCAA tournament. And if we're lucky enough to win and come back and go back after that second weekend, they talk about those things and, man, we're going to the Final Four, or how much fun this was. And I used to tell them all the time, this is the most fun you're going to ever have in your basketball career, is if you're successful making a run and you get to that final stage and win the national championship, because every week it just gets better. Now you guys can't see this, but we're sitting in a room with about 10 tables, and it's closed up, and we haven't seen any pomp or circumstance or anything whatsoever yet. Well, guys, we got here about 5 o'clock, and we went straight to our rooms, 5 o'clock, I guess, on Monday night. And we couldn't come out of our room. They were putting food down outside of our door. We didn't come out of our room till like getting ready for a 6:30 departure for practice yesterday. And so, no, we haven't done anything differently. I mean, we haven't seen any pomp and circumstance. We haven't seen anything. And today was the first day we came down and had our own private meal room. The only thing we've been doing is staying in our room and swabbing our nose every 6 hours is what it feels like. And so it's been difficult, guys. It hasn't been nearly as much fun. And I love the competition. So I live for the games. But the other stuff, and this morning they made it available for us from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. to go to the minor league baseball park. What is it called? Victory Field? Victory Field, where the Indianapolis I think they said the Pirates farm system place. So we walked around on the warning track to a home plate, just circled the place. And that's really the only time that we've been out. Now, today we're going to have a tremendous luxury today. It'll be a wonderful experience. We're getting on a daggum bus and driving an hour and 15 minutes to West Lafayette to go down and go in and practice at Mackey Arena. I didn't realize West Lafayette was even a site. I thought we were all staying here in Indianapolis. So today, the monotony is really going to be broken up. We're going to have 2.5 hours on the bus. So it hasn't exactly been Maui. Well, he's been by far the most consistent outside shooter for us. We need him to get shots. He doesn't look for a shot nearly as much as I would like for him to, and other guys look for their shots a heck of a lot more. It's that's the hard one for me to figure out. But they are closing out harder on him. But it's easier to do that, guys. You've heard me talk about years and years and years. If you've got 5 scores, it's hard to guard. If you've got 1, that's pretty easy. Well, we got one guy that they're worried about from the 3-point line, and they close out on him. And we've got to look for him more. We've got to screen for him more. He's got to move better. As he gets older and more experienced, he'll be able to do that better. But as a coach, it's the most significant, as a college coach, it's the most significant moment you can have. You're standing up on that stage and they're playing one shining moment. Now, when we get back to school, we make up our own version of one shining moment where we're in all the plays. Nobody else is in it. It's just our own significant version. And that's one of the few good thoughts I had. And we did it after we won it in 05. And so we did it again in 9 and 17. But